And so they asked me to come in and help with the auditions. So I was off camera and on camera. I played the fat guy, I played the skinny guy, I read the big guys and the little guys. And then at the end they were like, would you come back? Except you're gonna have to use this carbon copy of Jason Nardi. And Felix, nobly, very difficult shoes to fill. He did a great job. He's a very funny guy. They forced him to mimic Jason, which neither of us really liked that. We thought he should have been given an opportunity to kind of create his own characterization for the character. But it was weird. And there's two things that I had to fight for on Power Rangers Samurai, and I fought relentlessly and was successful in both. One was getting Jason Nardi into the last episode, and the other one was I wanted to own the 5X samurai suit that they made for me. And I asked them for like, $80,000. I was like, I don't give a shit, who's gonna wear that? You can redo the kitchen with all this linoleum, but no, give it to me. And I own it to this day. My wife is not cool with it.
Kevin, you want to get in the picture?
This is for Paul and Jason. To go along with the samurai shoes, they put Spike in their school's son. How come they didn't bring anybody else to be your son, both sons?
That's a good question. I honestly, I don't know.
I mean, really, there's two weird questions that you just insinuated. The Skull has a son, why doesn't Bulk?
Yeah.
So, A, why won't anyone have a child with Bulk? B, who would have a child with...
I'll call your wife right now and ask her.
That's a great question. Hey, how's it going? So, I know a lot of people. I think we're on.
Yeah, you're on. You're on.
A lot of people know that most of it is Sentai footage and most of it is you guys acting out. When you have Sentai footage versus your footage, how much of that is blended? Because I know when you're more, is it Sentai footage or is it a lot of the acting in the suit? I was always confused by that.
So it started out in the very beginning. There was a lot of footage from Japan for the fight stuff. I think as the show went along and the writers started doing more Americanized storylines, I think they were starting to realize that things really weren't meshing well. So then we started shooting more of the footage, especially the fight sequences with our actors. I think kids, after a season or so, really wondered why every time they morphed, Tokyo became the background of the city. So it slowly progressed, but I would say by the time we shot the last season, which was Wild Force, the bulk of the fight stuff was all done here. All the action was done here, except for like the big Zord sequences, which they didn't want to recreate all that stuff. It was just simpler to just use the Japanese footage. But then they could do an entire American storyline, that would fit. Does that help?
Yeah,
Question for both.
And time's up. Next